Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. Hit that like button, comment below, share, do all of that. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button right now for your boy. Support who supports you, and I support everybody. So I expect that same love back. You feel me? Now, we're going to get right to it. It's your host, F. Merritt, Teofimo Lopez. I like you, Teofimo Lopez. Good fighter to me, man. You have the potential to be great. You know what I'm saying? Came out the gate hot. Great prospect. Moved you the right way. Went in there, handled your business against Lomachenko. You know, lackluster fight for the first half, but nonetheless, I was excited and planned my whole weekend around that fight because I didn't know what was going to happen. I respect you as a fighter, respect you as a man, all of that. But what I don't respect is excuses, sir. Okay, you get up on ESPN last night, you know, he's talking about the injuries you have and how you had a wrist injury before the Lomachenko fight and stuff like that. And I see an interview with you with talking about on Fight Hype, talking about, you know, it was a setup from the beginning. They knew I was going to drop the belts and stuff like that, trying to say the zone set you up. And man, I don't want to hear none of that, bro. The same thing that you were getting on Deontay Wilder about his loss to Tyson Fury, calling him, you know, the B word and say, oh, just take your loss, man. Just be a man. No, I don't want to hear nothing. Just say I lost the fight against Kambosos. You didn't even want to say it. You halfway said it at the end of that fight. You halfway said it. You said a whole bunch of contradicting things, bro. Like, I don't make any excuses, but you know what I'm saying. Then you had to put the injury to the esophagus out there. Now it was your wrist, and then it was a setup from the zone, and you guys get mad at Eddie Hearn, bro. I don't want to hear none of that. Take your loss like a man. You still a man at the end of the day. I still got respect for you. You didn't lose no respect over here, bro. You just lost the fight. You ran into the better fighter that day. It's okay. It's no problem. You still got my respect. But what I don't need you all on TV, all in the videos, trying to come out and say, oh, well, my hand was already... It's a lot of fighters that come into the fights already with pre-existing injuries. We know this. But I'm mad at the YouTube community. I'm mad at the boxing YouTube community because y'all are not applying that same pressure on Teofimo Lopez like you did for Deontay Wilder. Oh, Deontay Wilder got excuses. Oh, be a man. Oh, you just need to retire and blah, blah, blah. Ain't nobody say nothing about Teofimo Lopez. Nobody. He had elbow surgery. He had wrist surgery, the esophagus. Ain't nobody saying nothing about all these excuses, bro. You just lost to Kambosos. I knew you were going to lose to Kambosos when I seen at the press conference, and I seen how Kambosos was looking at you. He was a determined, focused man with the eye of the tiger, and you were focused on promoting. You were looking past Kambosos. You was getting distracted by the Devin Haney situation. You was getting annoyed by people asking about Lomachenko situation. You was ready to go to 140. You wanted more money from Bob, and there's nothing wrong with that. Get your money, but don't let it be a distraction from the person that you got to fight that's standing in front of you. This man came in, beat you. He's the man at 135. He's got all the belts. Now Kambosos and Devin Haney are about to fight for undisputed. Something that you could have done with Devin Haney. You could have made that fight, but you decided to take your mandatory, go against Kambosos. Then it was the Triller. You guys colluding and doing the Triller, getting off of ESPN, and now renegotiating your deal with ESPN. And then after the fight, after you lose, after you say I really won the fight and they robbed me and this and that, now it's the injuries, the wrist, the esophagus, all these excuses. But that's like I said, that's the same thing you was getting on Wilder about. Somebody got to say it, man. Somebody got to call him out. Somebody got to tell this boy the truth. You lost the fight. Stop talking about it, bro. Be focused on 140. Heal up from your wrist surgery. Heal up from your elbow surgery. Let's get back in there. Knock the dust off. Stay focused. Come up with new game plans. And let's take care of new challenges at 140. 140 about to be wide open. Josh Taylor has given up all the belts. You guys, everybody's getting in position to fight for vacant belts. You picked the right fight, the right comeback fight for a vacant belt, and let's go, baby. I wouldn't even talk about Kambosos anymore. I wouldn't talk about that situation. I wouldn't talk about that loss. I wouldn't talk about Lomachenko. I wouldn't be worried about a Devin Haney situation. I'd be focused on recovering. I'd be focused on going to 140, and I'd be focused on being ready to fight with no distractions. That's what I would be focused on. Y'all hit that like button, man. Somebody got to let this man know, bro. Like, stop crying and complaining about something in the past. We holding you accountable the same way you held Deontay Wilder accountable for losing. Take responsibility for your loss. That's it. You lost. Hit the like button, comment below, share, do all of that. It's your host, F. Merritt, Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment. I'm gone.